Whoa! I'm live. Been live for 40 seconds, have I? Hello world, is anyone there? I'm going to tweet that I am live, so let me get view on YouTube's. I'm going to tweet. Shut that guy up. And whoa. I'm now live. Right now. Sorry if you're chatting away in the chat and I'm not there. I'll be there in a sec. Okay, I'm sure Twitter would have got the announcement. Hey, whoa, everyone's here. Oh, Paul Daniels. Hey, Paul. Geez, oh, everyone's here. Cosmission was the first. Paul Daniels was the second. Don't you have anything else to do, Paul? Aren't you repairing stuff? Writing software? Greetings from the Czech Republic. Yeet. I don't know Yeet. Bullopus, good day. Good morning, Jim Hook. Maurice Walker. Nice shirt. Yeah, I know. It's awesome, isn't it? Got it for Christmas. I agree. Greetings from the nether regions. Roderick. Benjamin from Germany. Muller with the two little things on top. What are those things called? I know. I don't know offhand. Hi from London. Independent news media. Whoa. Independent news media. I bet $1 million is being algorithmically demoted on YouTube. Am I right? Am I right? I bet you. You're being algorithmically demoted on YouTube because you're not an authoritative source. Howdy from Texas. Brendan, David, Uganda. Uganda. Well, that's got to be a first. David Mugalai. That's got to be a first, is it? Uganda. I don't want my viewers in Uganda. Hey, yeah, Shaq's back. New Year's. Well, yeah, a little late. Yeah, I know. But I've been on holidays. Give me a break. Hi from Canada. The social justice mecca of the world, Canada. Social justice and tax mecca of the world. 40 million Deutschmarks. What? From America. Rich. It's from America. Portugal, Sweden, Oregon, Poland. Addy says they're Amaluts, I guess. Is that what I was talking about? Odyssey just announced the stream. Yes, hi to all my viewers on Odyssey. Hi from Moscow. Yeah, Shaq's from Pakistan. Romania. Oh, sorry. YouTube only promotes fake news. Yes, very correct. San Diego. I've been to San Diego. Belgium. Have not been to Belgium. I've been to France. I've been to Germany. Haven't been to the nether regions. Haven't been to the Czech Republic. I'm going to catch up to the chat sooner or later. Welcome to 2022. Yeah, tell me about it. Another one from Ireland. I don't know, Paul. I don't know. When I tweeted a photo of the shirt. There it is. Tweeted a photo of the shirt, and somebody said, "Oh, that's a 2016 shirt." No, I was almost going to rip it off my body, Hulk Hogan style. I was going to like rip the damn thing off if it was a 2016. But I don't think it is. I couldn't find any reference to 2016. I think someone's just came up with the cool slime thing. Please, actually, don't tell me. If it's a 2016, I don't want to know. Hi from Norway. Okay, I'm caught up with the chat. There we go. So I am going to odyssey.com. I'm just going to call up the Odyssey screen so I can periodically... I've got to fix that. Sorry to all the people viewing on Odyssey. It's got the title Testing StreamYard to Odyssey because StreamYard doesn't push out the title like it does to the ones with native support, like YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch, which has got support for it. Pushes out, I can put in a new title and description every time. But because Odyssey's an RTMP or whatever it is, then I can't get access to it. I really like the Odyssey thumbs up thing. This is really good. Check it out. Hang on, I'll share my screen. I'll share my screen. Share screen. Share screen. Boom. There's nothing up there. No, it's all good. Share. There you go. I love the Odyssey character. I don't know if the Odyssey character has a name. I don't know. Does anyone know? I should know. Being one of the top Odyssey users. I'm still like top 15 or something in the world. Thank you, Thomas. He's donated 250 library credits. Time Waster, he's donated 200 library credits. Thomas, another 100. Thank you. Another 100, Steambod, and I can't Zalo, Zalgo, Omega Games, I'm going to guess, LibraryLytics, thank you very much, LibraryLytics, I do like LibraryLytics, I'm a supporter of LibraryLytics. Thomas, another 100, too generous. Skeletons, and Echelon, and Show More. Is it more? What? Oh, okay, oh, it's got a different display thing. Oh, cool. How's it going, Skimmo? Hi from the UK Retro Gamers. See how it handles LBC support. Thanks for the stream. No worries. From Finland. No wuckers. Hey, I've been trying to get into Echelon. Hey, I've been trying to get into electronics and build up my lab. Ultrasonic Clean is the only way to clean solder flux off to soldering surface mount. I'm trying to save up for a Crest unit, but I haven't found another way to clean the PCBs. I just used my brush. I just used my conductive carbon. It's a stiff bristle. You can't use like a soft toothbrush. This is a proper PCB cleaning brush. It's conductive, so I can measure that. It's got ohms. Hang on. I've got everything but I've got test leads. Here we go. Hang on. Here we go. Sorry, I can't show you, but trust me. I'm going to measure. I'm going to measure my toothbrush. Toothbrush is getting measured. Here we go. The handle, is the handle conductive? Yep. There you go. I got something on there. One meg or something for the one meg for the handle. And the bristles, similar. I guess they're made of the same. No, K. The bristles are 20-something K. Hang on. Tongue at the right angle matters. Anyway, yeah, 16, it's in the order of tens of Ks or something like that. So it's a conductive brush. So it doesn't, if you've got your anti-static strap on, of course, you're going to, then it's going to conduct, through your arm, and it'll be safely, so it's not going to build up any static. And a nice hard bristle brush and some isopropyl, although I've got various flux cleaning stuff. They're in the cupboard over there. I don't actually have one here. No, so I've got like isopropyl cleaning, but I've got I think 2 other specific flux cleaning ones, and I don't know, they got super special secret squirrel chemicals in them that I'm sure are wonderful for you, and they clean just fine. Like, yeah, yep. We'll start our Kickstarter in February. Want a prototype in your mailbag? What is it? Sure, send it in. PO Box 7949, Bookham Hill, Norwest, New South Wales 2153, Australia, not Austria. Oh, Library Lytics. Fran Blanche. I've tried to get Flan. Sorry. Tried to get Fran over to Library / Odyssey. She doesn't seem to have a bar of it. She's not interested. I don't know if she's got an issue with the platform or whatever. Ben, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it to Ben, and Ben's in our. They're all in our Secret Squirrel YouTubers group. We've got like an email list where we email each other and we talk about, you know, YouTube-y stuff and platform stuff and, you know, issues and stuff like that. And yeah, and I've mentioned countless times how good Odyssey is, and how I got in early and it's been really good, and you should have a backup, and how easy it is. So they both know very well about it. So I don't know why Ben is not over. Ben, I would have expected to come over. Yeah, don't know. I don't know. Hassle him on Twitter. He's very active on Twitter. He like hangs out on Twitter every 10 minutes. So go and hassle him right now. Go and hassle Ben Heck. Go send a Twitter message to Ben Heck right now. Someone do it on Twitter and said, Dave said you've got to join Odyssey. I thought, isn't he already on here? Really? Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm going to go back to full screen now. Boom. No, I don't think Ben's on Odyssey. No, he's not. Well, Lewis is there. I convinced Lewis to come over. Oh, and the first thing that pops up with for Ben Heck is Lewis learns something from Ben Heck, and that's Lewis's channel. So no, Ben's not over there yet. I don't know why. Strikes me as the kind of guy that would be into that. You're banned from Twitter, Maddie. Maddie's banned. Just say something against I don't know, somebody they didn't like. I don't know if Fran has any issues with crypto. It might more be to do with the platform. You know, supporting, I don't know. But it's you know, I think it's a silly reason. I think if anyone doesn't join the platform because it has other users on there, that like it's just dumb. YouTube's full of Heinrich, thank you. Do you have some post pack? You can show now. Can you show? And you can show you do have some kits waiting to be built. You should do live build one day. It would be awesome. All right, yeah. There's a couple of kits. There's a box down here with some kits in it. I think. Yeah. I could probably do it, but I thought about like doing a live debugging thing here. Because I've got a teardown at the moment. I'd love to show you, but I can't drag the camera that far. I need to tie in my portable phony thing. But I can actually get it. I was going to, but then I'm not chatting to people in the chat. This is why I enjoy chatting to people in the chat. So yeah. Thank you, Catalan. Hello, Dave, for the thumbs up for the show. Thank you. What would you choose between O1 versus Siglent? Does 8-bit versus 14 bits make a huge impact? Not unless you're doing something very specific. Just for general use oscilloscope, you don't need a 14-bit scope. I don't know the O1 Teo. Let me look it up. O1 Teo 3104. 100 megahertz 4 channel. Oh, that's one of the newfangled touchscreeny, tablety things, right? Here we go. If I go touchscreeny, tablety things. Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay, that's more expensive than the Siglent, isn't it? The 1104XE. I think that's more expensive. Maddie got banned for making harsh criticism of Tony Blair, the globalist piece of shit that he is. You got banned for criticizing Tony Blair. Oh, that's hilarious. Sorry, I'll just get comments as I see them. Electro Builder, do you lose some revenue if people switch? Do I lose some revenue if people switch to Odyssey? Yeah, I guess in theory, but don't let that stop you from switching to Odyssey. Please switch to Odyssey. I get also views on Odyssey. Technically, I haven't done the calculation recently, but I used to get more per view on Odyssey than I got on YouTube, like by not 2 orders of magnitude, like at least an order of magnitude more. I don't think it's like that anymore because it has dropped significantly. The income per view, the library credits per view, and library credits have dropped down with the whole market at the moment. But yeah, no, technically I think I still earn more or equivalent per view. So I'm going to answer no to that. No, I do not lose revenue if people switch over to Odyssey. So please do. I do probably half of my daily viewing over there now. Anyway, sorry, get back to this. Yeah, I don't know, people, what do you think? What do you think? Nah, I would go with the bench scope unless you need it. Is this a 14-bit thing, is it? Is this actually 14-bit? It's 1 gig sample per second. Already the Siglent's better, isn't it? Isn't it 2 gig samples? 40 meg points, that's pretty good. No, that's only an 8-bit res. That's only an 8-bit res. So if you're tossing up between this and the Siglent I think is cheaper. I would get the Siglent. Because it's a bench scope, which is going to be more usable. It's going to be more polished. And it's going to have, there's more support out there for it, and you can hack it. And like, yeah, I would, unless you absolutely need the touchscreen handheld form factor, which is very useful for a bunch of stuff. But unless you absolutely need it, I would go with the Siglent over that. So I don't know. That was the one you were talking about, yeah? Because you mentioned 14 bits. I know that. I think I do still have an Owen scope that is 14 bits, and it's not that great. It's not that great. I would not, no, unless you have a very specific reason to go for a high bit scope, then I wouldn't go there. No, you want, if it's your main scope, you want a proper main scope. That's, yeah. So, yeah. Anyone else here been tracking web? I haven't tracked it for a little bit, but yeah, I was looking at that. Geez, that's going well, isn't it? All the the mirrors have unfolded. They've like moved and calibrated all of them, or the the little micro actuators. It's like, what is it? What is the movement on the actuators? It's like, is it 10 nanometers or is it 10 micrometers or something? It's insane. It's like the movement they can do on these mirrors. Does anyone know offhand? Can anyone tell me? Because it's just, oh man. Yes, I still do have that pick and play, the light placer, I think it is called. Yeah, I still have it. I still have it. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't have the time or inclination. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Unless you need to carry a scope, then go for a bench one. Yeah, totally agree. Oh, really? 2 mirrors are broken, are they? They are leaving those to the end. Oh, really? I heard it, last I heard it was all good. Oh, it's about to reach it, is it? Oh, I better check the update today, thanks. Okay. It's about to reach its L2 orbit. The problem here is, if it doesn't have the fuel, if it overshoots the mark, it does not have the fuel to come back. It's gone. It's gonski. They've got to make sure they slow this thing down. Holy shit. Like, I'd be sweating. Geez, have we done the calculations right? Because if it overshoots, I don't believe it can come back. It's going to just drift off. It's gone ski. Wow, that's just killer pressure. Unbelievable pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Hang on. I'm just trying to sort out Odyssey chat. I thought toggle timestamps, pop out chat. No. Oh, no, it's all good. Just, I think. Hang on. Right, no, I think I'm good. Okay. Right. Why don't I grow long hair like Jesus? A, I don't want to look like a mythical figure. And B, I'd look ridiculous. And C, Mrs. EEVBlog would not allow it. Same thing with a beard. Mrs. EEVBlog would not allow it. And it would be grey, I'm sure. I'm sure it'd be half grey. It'd be one of those really mangy half. I've never grown a beard in my life. I've never grown a mustache. I've never grown. No, it's banned. Would not be Mrs. EEVBlog approved. She did my haircut last night. How's my haircut? That is a Mrs. EEVBlog haircut. I don't know. Maybe I could try on like a wig and try and see what it looks like. You know, I had sideburns back in the 80s. You know, giant sideburns, and yep. Everyone's talking about the crypto crash. Crash my ass, unless it's absolutely tanked overnight. It's not a crash. Oh my God, it's hilarious. Have these people never been in crypto before? I mean, oh my God, no. No, it's back up to 50. Oh, no. Yeah, it's gone down another. Yeah, okay. It's gone down another, what, 5% overnight? No, 10% in 24 hours. Excellent. Great buying. Great buying opportunity. Where are library credits? Oh, yeah. Ooh, I'm going to have to, I bought some more Bitcoin yesterday. I'm going to have to buy some more today. Well, library credits down at on CoinSpot anyway. 4.5 cents Aussie. They're getting decent buying again too. Library credits. Oh, anyway, yep. Buy the dip. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of major ones down. 18-20%. But if you think this is a crash, like an absolute massive crash, you don't know what you're talking about. Crypto doesn't just always go up. Anyway, ooh, Cardano ADA back to $1.63. Sorry, I'm just Ripple 91. Ooh, 90 odd. There's a decent spread on CoinSpot. I'm just looking at CoinSpot here. So what's Bitcoin Cash? Ooh, 455 for Bitcoin Cash. Wow, bargains to be had, people. Ethereum 3,700. Yum yum. Oh, I missed a super chat, did I? Sorry. Have you ever used Doggy? I assume you mean Dodgy. Chinese adapters before? Yeah, I have. I've probably even got some here. I've probably even got some no-namers here. Yep. They're probably plugged in at the moment. Yeah. Although I do try to toss them if I've got a better one, then I'll try like a name brand. Then I'll try and use it. But yeah. Oh, you don't think they were broken? Okay, good. I think they had previously had several problems with the adjustment mechanism on the ground. Okay. Yeah, oh, okay. I haven't seen the latest Scott Manley video. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Cool. Thank you, Ed, from Southern California. Yes, I mentioned that, Steve. It's got no brakes. It's got no way of turning back. All right. Catch up with the chat again. Oh, super chat. Thank you again, Catalan. Does anyone anyone decoded the downlink of Hubble? I think there's some. I vaguely remember somebody's done it or something. Or is that not? It might be another one, but yeah. Oh, one adapter just blew up in my room. Yeah, don't use the cheapy adapters. What is the ruggedized case behind me used for? This is for when I go on site. This is for when this is one of my shooting bags. So this is it's not everything in there at the moment because I've taken some out, but it's got various mics and stuff. It's got an XLR cable when I want to, plug the camera into like a patch, if I might, like a venue, and I want to patch into thing. It's got various, it's got various batteries. There's lots of batteries in there. I've got a Rode microphone extender thing. Haven't used that, but I've got my, like a Rode lapel mic and stuff. Like little camera adapters and stuff for I'll have like lights in here and stuff like that as well, and shotties and other stuff, little dead cat things. And I've got another Comica lapel mic, XLR lapel mic and stuff. So this is basically my audio and lighting kit. So yeah, this is what I'll carry on site, and it'll have, if I'm doing a interview or going to a conference or something like that, I'll take that. So yeah, obviously as I was using it the other day, that's why it's there. It normally sits up the top. There you go. So yeah, that's what that's used for. Good question. As a person who is experienced in the space, yes. Oh boy. Do you think it is bad to look to leave a job after 7 months? Yeah, it's not good. The general rule of thumb is 2 years. So yeah, if you can show 2 years on your resume, then that's all you need. Like nobody's going to complain that you left a job after 2 years. They might question you if you left a job after 7 months, and I've done that. And I think there's one job I never put on my resume because it was only 7 months. Like it was 6 months or something like that. Yeah. So I don't put those on my resume. Not that I've done my resume for a long time, but yeah, you generally would not put something 7 months unless there was a reason for leaving. Like if you decide to leave, then you might not put that on your resume. But if you were, if the company retrenched you or something like that, then that's fine. That's fine. But you might get asked about that. Definitely might. There's a very good chance you might get asked about that. If it's on your resume. So if you made the decision, I just didn't like the job, then you've got to explain that, and you're better off putting nothing. You're better off putting, I was working on my own consultancy for 7 months, or I just took 7 months off and I went for an overseas trip or something, yeah, right? Yes. So there you go. Catalan again. Thank you. I wonder if Bluetooth Ledger is safe. I have no idea what the Bluetooth Ledger is. Don't know. Am I missing something? I don't keep up to date. Sorry, just catching up on chat. Oh, are the micro sleeves going to be restocked? Oh, I didn't put them back on stock. Oh yeah, I should put them back on. Sorry, I forgot to re-enable the micro sleeves. I have stock. I got plenty of stock. I get asked this a lot. What's that term you use all the time? Kamagutsa. It's cum, C-O-M-E dash A dash gutsa. G-U-T-S-A. Kamagutsa. It's an Aussie term. You can actually, I'm sure you can Google it. I'm sure there'll be what's that urban dictionary, is it? It's most likely on there. Yes, leave a job if it's bad. Yes, if your job sucks, leave. It helps if you have another job to go to beforehand, but no, if your job sucks, start looking immediately for another job. Do not put up with a shit job. Do not do it. Life's not worth it. I don't think you're going to burn it all on crypto, Daniel, Paul. No, I think no. There's some buying to be had. That's what I think about the crypto dumpage. I think, Jesus, if people think, oh, where is it? Like, it's not even 50% down from its high. Like, you must be a complete newbie to crypto if you haven't been through like something like this like half a dozen times before. You're just like, no, it's buying. I bought some more Bitcoin yesterday and I'll probably buy some more today, right? I'll look at the various ones, but I bought some more Bitcoin yesterday and it's gone down a bit and I don't care, right? Long term, it's going to be better than cash. Like, because I'm sitting on business cash at the moment and I'm losing money. Sitting there with cash. Like I have to have a cash buffer, of course. I've mentioned this in various shows before, but no, it's like, yep. Hey, common sense skeptics in the house. I don't have plans. Anyway, I liked your new video, by the way. That was excellent. Yeah, I got my first professional job when I was 17. Got my first professional job in the industry at 17. Oh, better catch up with the chat again. What do you... Heinrich, please stop giving me money. What would you think about a Unity? I'm serious. Unity UT210E clamp meter. I don't know. It's most likely cheap and no. Oh, I got that wrong. It's most likely fine. It's only 58 bucks Aussie. I mean, what do you want? Actually, do I have one of those? Did they send one in? I don't know. Like, it's going to do the job. Like, I'm sure it's going to do an adequate job. Just get it. Like, a clamp meter's not a precision instrument. I wouldn't spend much money on a clamp meter unless you're using it all the time, you know. I don't know if it's better to buy gold and silver. I do hold both. I do hold metals, and I'm a big fan of metals. But I recently sold some metals. I recently sold some metals and I put it into crypto. So if that's any indication, but I still hold them. I still hold, but I was, yeah, I recently sold some gold and I put it into crypto. And if you're thinking short term, sure, I just lost money. I just made a dumb decision. But I'm not in it for the short term, right? What do you think about all the decisions which China has made the last 2 years? China always make shit decisions. There'd be 100 of them, wouldn't there? That's the nature of the Chinese communist regime. Bitcoin is gambling. Yep. Really? Paul? Gold hasn't gone anywhere in 10 years, huh? Depends when you bought it. I can tell you that I have made money on both gold and silver. Okay, let me, sorry, I'll just pull, oh, they've changed it. Ah. Oh no, there we go. Okay, Paul. Gold price over the last 5 years. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? Gee. Oh, absolutely horrible. Okay, but you said 10 years. Fair enough. Well, you could argue that if you bought it here, okay, you haven't really gained anything, right? But if you were buying down, you know, if you were buying the dip down here, you're sitting pretty, right? And then if gold is also a hedge against your currency, right? So if we go Aussie dollars, so if the Aussie dollars has fallen, so if the Aussie dollar has fallen over the same time period, the price of gold in Aussie dollars goes up. That's why it's a hedge, right? That's why over 10 years, because the Aussie dollar's fallen, gold is even better than it is in US dollars. So if you're an Aussie, like we are, right, and if you bought gold 10 years ago, right, that's not bad. Okay, that's pretty good. Work out the percentage gain in that, right? It's not, yeah, sure, okay. The thing with metals is that they don't pay same with crypto as well, right? You don't get a consistent dividend from it, right? There is no dividend thing, so you're relying on the capital gain, right? But come on, there you go, 10 years, Aussie, right? Gold's done really well. You cannot say gold has done nothing for 10 years. You're wrong. I'm calling you bluff on that. Aussie, silver, meh. Silver, done that. But if you bought it at sub $20 like I was, right? I bought most of my silver at sub $20 or around about the $20 mark. Okay? And I bought most of my gold at, I was buying gold at like $1,400, right? So I've done pretty good. So, sorry, you're wrong. Depends when you buy it. Same with crypto. No, sorry, Omar. There's nothing, you know, Sinclair C5, it's still in bits there. I went on holidays and, you know. No, I have no idea who Northridge Fix is. I assume they're a repair. Sounds like a repair. Like a Rossmann kind of thing. Someone said there's a monster thread on EEVBlog about that. after it's hacked. I don't know which one you're talking about, but yep, EEVBlog has everything. Yeah, yes, I've got stocks, Chris. I've got stocks. I got bitten on stocks a long time ago, and I went off them for a long time, which is probably silly. And oh man, hang on, I need a drink. I'll tell you one big mistake I made with stocks, apart from Altium. Everyone's heard the Altium story. let's not go there. Let's not go there. Because just before I came here, I had my workout. So, what was I going? Yeah, stocks. Do I hold it? Yeah, stocks. Yeah, when the pandemic started in early 2020, right? What was it? February or something? When did the stock market just like plummet 20% or something? It was like, I don't know, March or something, right? March or April or something. I don't know. And I knew that would happen, right? I knew that would happen. So I sold, I had like an index fund, thing that I was holding, and I knew it was going to plummet. So I sold it, and I timed it perfectly, like within days, like days later, it just plummeted by like 20% or something, or whatever the drop was. I can't actually remember what the pandemic drop was. And so, I was like, I called it, genius, right? Called it. And then I didn't buy back in. I did not see the recovery coming. I did not see the money printer go brr, right? If I sat and thought about it more, I knew they would have printed their way out of trouble. But I did not see. I thought there might be, I thought, oh look, like it's dropped. Okay, it's dropped 20%. I'll sit there and see if it settles down, if it drops any more. So I was waiting for a couple of months just to see, how it settled down, and it didn't. It dropped 20%. And then it just kept going linearly up. And it's like, oh. And then I still sat there. And I went, oh, should I buy back in? Or should I? No, it can't just keep going back up to where it was. I was wrong. I was wrong. Yep. So, yeah. Yep. Oh, he's a stacker. Drew's a stacker. EFTs for platinum. I don't know. I haven't followed the platinum price for a while. I don't know what it's doing. I wouldn't go the EFT route though. I'd go like Perth Mint or something. Thank you, Alan. Do you have scopes in the shop or in the pipeline? Do you have scopes on the shop or in the pipeline at the moment? No, I don't. Sorry, Alan. I don't have. I might. I was thinking maybe I would sell off a couple of scopes and convert them into free up some cash to buy other instruments, convert them into other instruments, like a proper thermal chamber and stuff. Actually, I just contacted someone in China last night about a thermal chamber. I'm getting a price on having a thermal chamber actually delivered here. It's okay. It's not as good as the one I want. The thermal chamber I want, it's a second-hand used one here, and it's $4,500 used. But it's a really nice thermal chamber. But yeah, so I thought, yep. Anyway, yes, investment is always a gamble. Yes. You should don't invest, as I did. I've done my wealth equation video, and other investment videos. Don't invest money. Pay down your debt first, right? Own your house. Get to a stable position, right? Or own a good chunk of your house. Get in a nice financial stable position so that if your investment goes down, goes sideways, or does, really absolutely goes through the floor, then it's not going to cripple you. Okay, don't go all in. Don't go all in. But yeah, I should have, I should have stayed in stocks like, yeah. Although there's some stocks I was in 20 years ago that have done nothing. Like some big names that have done nothing over 20 years. It's like, yeah. And others, shit. Could have bought Altium at 10 cents. Now it's like 45 bucks. Gold has been your best investment ever, Drew. Yep, you bought at the right time. Yep, you buy the dip. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, the problem with gold, as I said, does not pay a dividend. So long term, look, if you ask me, right? Hang on, I'll catch up to the chat. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Joshua Knapp. Good mate of mine's last name was Knapp. Sadly killed in a canyoning incident. I've told that story before, how I'm kind of intimately tied to that accident. But if you want me to repeat the story, I can. Yeah, Ian Knapp was my mate's name. Thanks for reminding me of Ian. Top bloke. Oh yeah, Paul. Oh yeah, that was I thought it was going to drop more. Like I bought in at like because I'm buying stock, like because I buy stock in US dollars. So it's like, I've given up trying to pick it. But I was actually bitten. I actually transferred a whole bunch of cash over to US dollar into my US dollar account, because I have US dollar accounts, multiple US dollar accounts that I use for for things, for trading, buying my stock and stuff. So yeah, and I get some income in US dollars as well. And yeah, I bought at the wrong time, and shit, Anyway, yep. Bloody currency trading. It's just like crypto, except it isn't as volatile, but what was I saying? Can someone remind me what I was saying? I was going to, yeah, that's right. Yeah, could have bought AMD at $4 before Ryzen hit. Really? It was $4, was it? Now it's 119. Holy crap. Yeah. Yep. Oh, well. I tell you, I was thinking about microchip shares. I thought about microchip shares, but I looked at them. Last I looked, they were pretty high. Didn't seem to be a bargain to be had. But anyway, yeah, if you were to ask me, if I was, if I had like, $100,000 like to bury right now, and I had to bury it, if I could bury, certain stocks, or if I could bury, if I could bury stocks, gold, bonds, or crypto, or whatever, what would I bury for, like, if it had to be dug up into, you couldn't touch it, it had to be dug up in like 30 years or something, then I would probably bet on, I think gold would be the safest bet. I could be wrong on that, but I don't, it's not going to be a bad bet. It may not be the best bet, but it's not going to be a bad bet. You wouldn't bury cash, because that's guaranteed to go through the floor. Guaranteed, right? So you wouldn't bury cash. I wouldn't bury crypto, because it's too volatile. You never, who knows, right? Something else could, like, it's not going to vanish. Crypto is not going to vanish, right? It is here. If you think it's going to all collapse to nothing and it's going to be a fad and it's over with, you're an idiot, right? You've got no clue whatsoever. But which one is going to be the ultimate winner? Whether it'll still be Bitcoin in 10 years' time, 20 years' time, don't know. Couldn't tell you, right? But, so yeah, I would say probably the safest bet, I think, would be gold. If you had to bury it for 30 years and then dig it up in your kids, or you put it in a safe you put it in a safe for 30 years and then your kids get it or whatever, that would probably be the safest bet. It may not be the best bet, but I reckon it'd be the safest. Does anyone disagree? But then again, you have to know. You have to know about the money markets and all that sort of, Yeah, gold is a stable option. Yeah. Yep. And I would not rule out a country going back to a gold-backed currency. Wouldn't rule it out. No, I've never done ASIC design. A new Carrington event might wipe out crypto, at least for a while. Yeah, that'd be bad, wouldn't it? Or land. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't include land. Yeah, I didn't include land, Andrew. I should have included land in that. That's also a pretty safe bet, right? Gold or land, Yeah. I would not do watches or classic cars. Like, I'm thinking about selling my vintage computers that I've got, because I reckon in 30 years' time, unless you've got like an Apple One or something, I think a lot of these vintage computers are going to zip because no one will care about them anymore. Like, the people my age who care about them, they'll all be dead. Like in 30 years' time, I'll be pretty darn old, right? And technically I might be almost to the point of, being above the average age of, dying for a male or something. I don't know. But, it's like in 30 years' time, like everyone who actually remembers those and has a fondness for them and keeps the prices up, they're probably all going to be dead. So, yeah, I don't know. There'll be a few niche examples. But anyway, Mike's in the house. Oh, hang on. Matt wants the canyoning story. I'll come back to that. Physical gold would also be good to avoid inheritance taxes. They can't tax what they don't know you have. Yeah, totally agree. Mike, yep. Yeah, you can have a big safe full of gold or have it buried in the backyard and they don't know that your kids inherited the gold, and they can just slowly go to the local gold shop and sell a bar every month, and, and it pays their way through college or something. I don't know, right? Yeah. Afghanistan, I thought they already did. Didn't Afghanistan already go back to a gold-backed currency? I thought they did. Or was that years ago? No, who was that? No, that was the Taliban in particular. I thought the Taliban went back to gold-backed currency, but now Afghan, Yeah, anyway. Okay, the canyoning story. This is one of the most bizarre coincidences I've ever had in my life, right? This involves my good mate Ian Knapp, who was a canyoning partner of mine. We used to go canyoning all the time. He was an old greybeard, Hushman kind of thing, excellent guy. He was always taking out newbies and everything. Anyway, we were going canyoning. We were doing Costrel Canyon, which is probably probably one of the biggest, but it's like probably the best canyon in all of Sydney and the Blue Mountains and everything, right? It is the banner. It's the canyon, right? If you only do one canyon, it's probably that one, right? But it's a decent day out. Anyway, so we had both done this canyon together, several times before, and he's done it many, many times, so very experienced canyoner. And we were going through, so first story is, I was on a trip with him, going through Costrel Canyon. We got to, I think, the last jump. Yeah, the last jump. And it's not normally a jump, right? Normally it's a hand over hand, it's a rope, right? There's actually a fixed rope and there's like a little waterfall. It's only like 4 meters or 4 meters. It isn't very high, right? It's only a small drop just on the side of the canyon, and there's this fixed hand line where normally you just grab the hand line and go you know, there's a slot, there's a water chute, right, where the water flows down the chute. And then, so we were both there. It was a huge group we were taking through, right? Both of us, we both had people we were taking through. It was a huge group, but I was there with Ian, and I was standing on the top of this drop, and I went, oh, let's use the hand line. And Ian went, no, I always jump this. I always jump it. She'll be right. And I go, no, don't jump it, right? This is going to be a long story. Anyway, trust me, there's coincidences, right? So at this spot where this drop is, I said, don't jump because there's a rock under the water right there and you'll hit the rock. And he went, no, I won't. And I'm going, oh shit, don't do it. You're going to hit that rock, right? And so anyway, what does he do? He jumps in, hits the exact rock I said, shattered his ankle, absolutely shattered his ankle, right? And so we had to carry all of his stuff out. We had to carry his pack out, and we had to help him out, and it took hours and hours more than, it's normally a 2-hour walkout, but it took us like 4 hours to get out because we had to help Ian, right? So anyway, that was so yeah, he jumped on the rock at exactly the rock I hit. Anyway, that exact spot, a couple of years later, maybe, I can't remember when it was probably it was at least a decade ago now. That exact spot where that incident happened, he actually drowned on that rope. He was in the rope. He was sitting down in the slot like this, and he got jammed, and the water just, it was high. It wasn't really, it was kind of high water, but he'd done the canyon in much higher water than this, and he drowned in that exact spot. And he was the last one down. He was the last one down. He was taken on I think they were from France or something. He was taken on a couple, and with one local buddy as well, was taken on a couple of French people down the canyon, or some foreigners down the canyon, and they all went down first. He went down last, and they couldn't get back up to save him, right? They couldn't get back up because it's like a sheer wall for 3-4 meters, right? So it's really difficult to get back up, and he drowned. Like, they eventually, one of them was like an expert climber, one of the foreigners was an expert climber, and he finally, like, I don't know, figured a way to get back up, to scramble back up somehow. I don't know how. But yeah, it was actually, they couldn't save him. It was too late, and they couldn't even get him out. He was wedged in this slot, right? So if he hadn't, so if he hadn't shattered his ankle that day on that exact rock, right, then he would have jumped that and he would have been alive, right? He wouldn't have died, right? And yeah, so I don't know the mechanism of how he got stuck in there, but he got stuck somehow. I don't think anyone ever knew. Anyway, so yes, right, terrible, tragic accident happened in Clostrel. There's been several deaths in Clostrel, at least 3 I know of, 3, maybe 4. Ian was sadly one of them. Anyway, that here is where the coincidence started. Not only had I been in that spot, right, and I told him he'd hit his, and so it's not my fault that he used the rope. It's just, he happened to shatter his ankle. Anyway, I was there when that happened. And then I was supposed to be on that trip. Ian asked me if I wanted to come on that trip, right? And I said no, or something like that. And if that was the case, I don't know, maybe I could have been the last person down and I could have saved him, maybe, right? So that's another coincidence. And then here's the big coincidence, right? That morning, I was at work, I was at Altium. I remember I was at Altium, and I published the yearly calendar. Hang on. I could find it. Maybe I could find it later. Anyway, I used to publish the yearly Oz Canyons calendar, right? A calendar, like a photo. So I'd take people's photos and stuff, and I'd edit their captions and everything, and then I'd have it printed, and then I'd send it to people and stuff. I'd sell it and stuff like that. So yeah, I used to edit the Oz Canyons yearly calendar, and I had just released it that morning. That morning, I pushed the button, I'd compiled it. Here's the digital version if you want to print your own, right? Here's the digital copy. And then, like 10 minutes after I did that, 10 minutes after I sent the email out to the group, here's the calendar to download. I got the message that Ian had died in the canyon. Here's more coincidence. In the month of, it was in December, and what was the photo in December, the same month that he died? What was the new photo in there? It wasn't a photo of Ian. It was a photo of my mate that I took on that same trip where Ian broke his ankle. So the same trip where he broke his ankle, at that spot, I took a photo. I was down the bottom and I took a photo of my friend. It wasn't Ian, but I took a photo of my friend sitting in the slot, holding the rope in the exact position that Ian died, with water flowing over his head like this. And I've got the photo somewhere. And in the exact spot where he died, in the exact position, on the same month, in the and on the same trip that he died, in exactly that physical position. Unbelievable. Unbelievable coincidence. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. So yeah, I had to pull the, I had to actually pull the calendar and actually change the photo that month. Absolutely incredible. Anyway, there you go. There's my canyoning story. Sorry it took so long. What do you think about investing in renewable energy? I wouldn't invest in it because it's just renewable energy. No, I wouldn't do it just because of that. Anyway, yeah. Oh, here, Mike agrees with my vintage computers. Interesting, people who grew up with it, now they have money after they got no money. Yeah, I agree. So there you go. Sorry, I've got to catch up on the, thank you. New Zealand family, Archie. Shout out to Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. Thank you. Shout out to Sylvia. Is Sylvia the cat? Don't know. Never know. What is it with electronics people and cats? I don't get it. Oh, man. You were talking about vintage computers. Got an Apple PowerBook 150 from 1994 with any value in it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. That's a 94. That's not vintage. Maybe it is. I don't know the Apple fandom enough to know that. But yeah, I don't know. It could be. Sorry, don't know. But yeah, that was an incredible coincidence. Has anyone got a bigger coincidence story than that one? I posted that photo just hours after he died, and the photo was virtually, like, it was literally the exact spot and the exact position in which he died, and the exact method of the water coming over and drowning him. It's just absolutely incredible. I don't, the number of coincidences that had to add up to happen to that, for that to happen. It's just incredible. Anyway, that's my canyoning coincidence story. No, I don't have a cat. I hate cats. I despise cats. If people think that I lose a lot of subscribers when I, do an anti-social justice rant or something like that, nah. The most number of subscribers I've ever lost was when I did a dead cat joke. I'm not kidding. Lost thousands of subscribers because I did a dead cat joke. Hate cats. Best cat is a dead cat. I'm a dog person. Unsubscribe. See? There goes another one. See ya. Hey, someone else hates cats. Yay! There's one person in the chat who hates cats too. Oh yeah, I heard about that new Sinclair Spectrum. I was never into the Sinclair Spectrum. Oh, Kirk is subscribed because I hate cats. Dogs are cool. Yeah, cats are assholes. I agree. Yeah, there's mice in Australia. Rodney Root hates cats. Rooting in the back of the ute. Hey, Sarah, did you get your bit of Keysight gear? Did you get your key? What did you win? Was it a Keysight scope or was it a power supply or something? Sarah, did you finally get that? Because I heard that somebody else got one. Somebody else finally got their one end of December, like just before New Year's, I think. They just got their Keysight thing because of the component shortage. Keysight have not been able to deliver those Keysight prizes they gave away back in what, March? Was it? March last year? Did they finally come through? Oh, you won the function generator, but I haven't got it yet. Daniel said to message him a few days ago on the Keysight Hobbyist thread, but he hasn't responded. Okay, I do know I was copied into another YouTuber who finally got their scope. Well, maybe there might be some other component shortages for the function gen. Yeah, they got their scope, I think. They finally got it, like end of December, and Daniel, yeah, he organised that. So I'm sure, messaged him a few days ago. Yeah, so I'm sure you'll be getting that fairly soon, unless there's other component shortages in the function gen. But yeah. So there you go. So sorry, I might have missed it. So can anyone beat? Oh, okay, somebody's got a coincidence. I used to sit next to a murderer at work. I got him sacked because of his dodgy behavior. And then a year later, hear about him on the news. Ooh, really? Kieran O'Connor in the Blue Mountains. Wow. Wow, Thomas. That's something. Yeah. Lucky he didn't go postal on you. Yeah. So does anyone else have a better coincidence story? Like a thing about coincidences. How many thousand times a day do you not experience? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That a 1 in a million thing will eventually happen. Yeah, I just think it's incredible that, the exact photo, exact position, exact method how he died was in the calendar, like literally hours. I released it hours before I heard that he died in that exact position, and it was taken by me on the exact day when he was there and decided to, and then realized he's never going to jump that again. He's always going to take the rope, which is what he died on. I just like, that's more than 1 in a million. That's like 1 in a Googleplex. It's just, easy. No. Sorry, the audio sync is killing you. Is audio sync a problem? Can people confirm if audio sync is a problem? Because apparently it gets out. No, I won't, because it will fix itself. I don't know if it's a StreamYard thing or what it is. We don't know where. But can anyone else confirm or deny audio sync problems? Someone on Odyssey said they can't print their way out of this one. Oh, XJet. Someone on Odyssey wants to know why Bruce at XJet isn't on. Yeah, I don't think he's on Odyssey, is he? Sync is okay in Austria, no audible delay, okay in the UK. Blah, blah, blah. Sync is okay, but there's ground hum. Ground hum? Really? Can anyone else confirm ground hum? You might be hearing the aircon. Maybe. No audio problems on Twitch. Slight delay. Audio sync here is good. Okay, yeah, so it Depends, I guess. Sorry, anyone who's having audio sync problems. It's not something I can fix my end. May very slight 1/10. Hum noise is acoustic. Germany. Yeah, deja vu. Deja vu is strange. It's the Matrix. It's a glitch in the Matrix. Minus 28 here. Well, yeah. This lab has been getting into like 27 degrees recently. If I don't, Hum just died. Oh, yeah. Then it was the aircon, because the aircon just switched off. So what you're hearing is the aircon. And the auto gain. I've got auto gain set in StreamYard. So, yes. Yeah. It's yeah, so you'll hear that come back. Sorry. Yeah, the lab does it's been getting to 27 degrees recently. So if I don't turn on the aircon, 27 degrees, once it gets to like 25, I start going, oh, it's uncomfortable. I turn on the aircon. So audio should be completely silent now. Didn't even register at minus 60 on my bar graph. Minus 60 dB on my bar graph. But it does have the auto gain set, so yeah. No, I haven't seen the new Matrix. I don't feel like seeing it. I don't ship my DMMs to Brazil because Brazil has a horrendous problem with shipments being stolen and delayed and all sorts of shit. Sorry, adios. There's a few countries where that's a problem. Brazil is one of them. Brazil is probably the worst. Sorry, I'm not going to ship stuff to Brazil again. Nope. No, we don't get snow here. What's that? What is this snow thing you speak of? Hasn't snowed in Sydney since 1820 or something. What exchange do I trade my cryptos on? Mostly the Australian ones, CoinSpot and BTC markets. CoinSpot and BTC markets. But I don't do much trading. I just buy and hold, really. Buy and hodl. Yes, I saw the new Ghostbusters. Yes! You obviously don't follow me on Twitter. Been talking about it on Twitter. I filmed my reaction. I filmed my entire 2-hour reaction to watching Ghostbusters. I'm about halfway through the edit. I don't know if I'll try and finish that today or whether or not I'll get something else done. But yeah, I'm yeah. Oh wow, really? Whoa. Nostrils closed off. Babies don't breathe through their mouth, really? Interesting. Had to have surgery. Wouldn't be. Oh wow. Wow. That's not really a coincidence thing. So yes, the new Ghostbusters is freaking awesome. And I thought about doing a review video. Maybe I will. But I've got to jot. I probably can't do it without jotting down some notes first. Otherwise I'll get carried away and I won't, and I'll forget stuff. And a lot of, there's stuff wrong with it. But generally, but no, it's freaking awesome. It was fun. It was the I put on Twitter that the Muncher busting scene, I reckon that proved me wrong. That is the best ghost bust of any of the movies. Any of the movies. That is the best ghost bust scene of any of the movies. When they finally catch and they're chasing Huncher. And I loved how they didn't succeed, right? They didn't just, oh, she can do everything because she's female, like, no, they failed. They failed miserably twice. And only on the third time did they barely get Muncher, great, good stuff, right? But they had to struggle for it. They weren't just perfect, magically perfect, right? They had to struggle to get Muncher and their first bust. And that was just great. It's beautifully shot. And the story... And no, I won't do spoilers in the chat. I won't do spoilers in the chat. But yeah, nah, it was handled really well, right? They didn't make an ass out of the original Ghostbusters like they did in Star Wars, right? the original cast, you know, who they just turned, you know, they just shitted on all your heroes in Star Wars, right? The new freaking trilogy, right? They just shat all over every hero you ever cared about, right? They just turned them into complete losers. They didn't do that in Ghostbusters. They treated them with respect, and they were heroes, right? It's just great. It's great. It's all I wanted. All I wanted from this movie was for it to be fun. I didn't expect it to be like scary. Like, I just wanted it to be fun. I wanted to respect the legacy characters, and I wanted to see them pass the torch, and they literally do. I won't spoil it, but they literally do at the end. And I wanted to see the OG cast strap on the packs one more time and bust, right? And yes, yeah, they did it all. You know, like there's like little things in there I groaned at. You know, I went, you know, there was even like a social justice line in there. You know, it's, oh fuck, you know, yeah, and yeah, the new what's her name? Who's the young girl in it? Bloody hell. What's her name? And the ghosts look good, right? The ghosts look good. Phoebe, right? Phoebe was a great character. Yeah, she was really, like, all the other, like, Podcast I thought was pretty good. I thought he might be annoying, but I enjoyed Podcast. So I thought the chemistry between Podcast and Phoebe was really good. But Finn Wolfhard with Trevor, his character's name's Trevor. He didn't have much to do, and that's probably a good thing because she and Podcast carried the movie. As far as the new characters go, the new Ghostbusters go, yeah, Trevor didn't. You know, he didn't. I don't know whether or not he was phoning it in or whether or not. I think he can do better than that. So whether or not it was the directing, I don't know. Or it was the script. They just didn't give him much to do. So I guess he did the best with what he had. And then the other chick in it, I didn't know her name until like the very end. Her name is Lucky. Yeah, she was like a nothing burger. Like, so yeah, So they could do future movies without those two. Like, I'd be happy if they just had Phoebe and Podcast. Yeah, the chick didn't do anything for me. Like the fuzzy-haired, lucky chick. Yeah, she didn't have much to do at all. She wasn't in the Muncher bust scene and stuff. And it's like, yeah, I wouldn't care if she didn't come back. Finn Wolfhard looks the part, and I guess he has to be because he's, you know, Phoebe's brother. So, you know, yeah. But if just Phoebe, if they just did new movies with Phoebe and Podcast, I'd be in it. Yeah. Yes, definitely watch it. If you're a fan, if you're a true fan of Ghostbusters, you will love it. You will love the fan service in it. And I don't care that it's the same story. Like it's like Star Wars. Like it's like the rise of the Force Awakens. It's like the Force Awakens, except it treats the original characters with respect, right? And it's got So yep. Yeah. So yeah, they complain that, oh yeah, they're just rehashing the first movie. Fine. As I said, you'll eventually see my reaction video. I think I've edited about 20 minutes of it so far. I think it might be like 40 minutes long or something. It might be like a 40-minute edit of my reaction watching the entire movie. So it's just, I put the entire movie up. It'll just, I don't know if I'm going to get demonetized. I'll probably get demonetized, right? Or might even get completely, struck down. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to finish that edit and I'm going to put it up, my entire reaction to watching it for the first time. So I sit there with my popcorn and my Ghostbusters outfit and I watch it. It's great. Yeah, if you're where to buy Bitcoin, it depends on your country. Use your local exchange, whatever one's best in your country. Ledger is a must. A hardware wallet, you should have a hardware wallet, but if you're not buying much, just leave it on the exchange. It doesn't, I don't, you might end up losing it. But like if you're serious, get a hardware wallet. Definitely get a hardware wallet. But just remember that the hardware wallet is only as secure as the backup bit of paper you have. That bit of paper, if anyone gets that bit of paper, they can steal all your Bitcoins. They don't need your hardware wallet, right? They can steal all your money. That bit of paper is worth more than the USB stick, because at least the hardware wallet will have like a PIN code and stuff, and they've got to crack it, right? They've got to crack it before they can bloody use the thing, right? But that bit of paper, your backup paper wallet, that is more valuable than your hardware wallet, right? So yeah, just be careful, right? Put that in a safe place. No, I wasn't really into photography or home video. No, nothing. In the pre-digital age. No, we've got very few photos of me growing up. There's very few. There's like, because my mum recently died. She died late last year, and we went through like gone through all the old photo albums and stuff, and yeah, there's not many photos of me younger. There's not many photos. Not many photos of me with my dad. For example, my dad died in 2000. There's not many photos of me and my dad, and I really regret that. Really regret it. Yeah, no, we just we had a family camera and that was it, and like it just rarely came out. To family occasions maybe. You might take a few old film snaps, but yeah, there's very little. I've got more probably school photos of me than I do home photos. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff. I'm waiting to buy the I want to buy the box set. I want to buy the huge new box set, which they left out, the 2016 one. Yes. Doesn't deserve to be in there. So yeah, I want that because it's got a lot of extra stuff. Yes, I got my Ghostbusters shirt. You just realised, isn't it awesome? It's fucking great. Got it for Christmas. Mrs. EEVBlog got it for me. I think it's great. Yes, I use the Trezor Model T. I thought about doing my own. I did that video. I did a part 1. I never got around to doing a part 2 because nobody was interested in it. Get it tattooed. Tattoo the keywords. Tattoo the 26 keywords or whatever onto your arm. Yeah, the crypto stock markets can drop this year. Might not be best year to spend cash before corrections. Yeah, I'm because it's almost impossible to find the bottom. It's almost impossible to pick. So I'm buying on the way down. As I said, I literally bought Bitcoin yesterday, right? And it's dropped again today. It's dropped another 10%. I don't care. Oh, Yeah. Sold your BTC too early, Jason? Yeah. Oh, really? Back in the 80s, Drew. You saw it before release. Wow. Yeah, it was game-changing, Ghostbusters. Thanks, guys. You lost both your parents last year, Matt. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I don't have my mum or my dad left now. Fortunately, as I said, my dad died in 2000. You got Star Wars socks, Def Pom. The kids are 10 and 6, Craig. Yeah, I've heard you can buy Bitcoin through PayPal, but that's only in the US, I think. So, yeah, I don't think that ever came here. I don't remember ever seeing it in my PayPal account, and I use PayPal every day. So, actually, I'll put a... I'm going... Oh, geez, hang on. Hang on, I'm just over on the... What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a poll. I'm going to add a poll. It's on the YouTubes, because I can't add a poll to StreamYard. But I'm going to ask... Oh, come on, keyboard! Keyboard! I still haven't bought that keyboard. Maybe that's a New Year's resolution. What should Dave have for lunch today? Burger and chips. It's not a bugger and chips. It's a burger and chip. Or there you go. I've put a poll. I thought I did. Oh no, there it is. It just popped up. What should I have for lunch today? What should I have for lunch today? I'll leave it up the top here. What should I have for lunch today? The option is, well, these are the options I've given myself. The option is, oh, where's the... Hang on. What? It's not showing up. I moved the window. And the poll is gone. Or it's half gone. What? Oh no, there it is, it's back. Who thinks I should have burger and chips? Or who thinks I should have Mongolian chicken stir fry? Which I think I've got my coupon card. I think I've got my coupon card. I don't know. I think it's my 9th one. I get my 10th one free. I get my 10th one free. So if I get one today, I think my next one after that might be free. Roo burger, says Mike. Roo burger. I've had a Roo burger. I've had kangaroo. It's not that great. I would not come to Australia and think, oh, I'm going to have kangaroo. It's not that. It's really hard to cook. It's tough. It's chewy. It's, yeah. We can still see the poll. Marmite sandwich. Marmite? What's this Marmite rubbish? Vegemite, all the way with LBJ. So it's currently sitting at 41% burger and chips, 59% Mongolian chicken stir fry. What will it be? What will it end up as? A Mongolian chicken is a cat, right? That's great. Yes, kangaroo is considered a pest. Yeah, you can get... I think you have to get permission to shoot them. Most places, I might vary from state to state, but yes, roo shooting from the back of your ute, you know. Koala steak. We are the only country in the world that eat our coat of arms. Our coat of arms is the kangaroo and the emu, and we eat both of them. But it's not as like it isn't really a thing. Like, yes, you can get roo and emu if you go to certain places, but like it's not like Australians go roo, you know. Like no. It's almost a touristy thing. It's almost like we do it because we can, kind of thing. Like, and because it's traditional as well. So yeah, but yeah. Rue Vindaloo. Hey Bruce, greetings from Ohio. Is it raining there? It was a bit wet this morning. This morning I went like at 6:30 to set up the kids' athletics thing. It was my turn, so I had to go set up the athletics, and well, it's a bit black, but it wasn't raining. But when I came here, it was actually it was sunny. So when I go out for lunch, it might a 50-50 vote means chicken burger. Well, it is a chicken burger. I get a chicken burger. I'm a chicken burger. I'm a chicken man. I'm not a Yep. Chicken's mostly the only meat I eat. A pest with huge biceps. Yeah. They're strong bastards, kangaroos. Don't mess with a kangaroo. Don't know when the next mailbag video is. Guess when I got enough stuff. Don't think I got much stuff. Nah. Don't have much. Well, you can also get free kangaroo if you just drive down certain roads. There's hundreds of dead kangaroos on the side of certain highways. You know, you can just free dinner. Oh, a tear down video of the EDU power supply. Oh yeah, might get around to it one day. I don't think it'll be that exciting. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I'll show you something cool. I tweeted this, but not everyone follows me on Twitter. So for those on Odyssey and for those supporters, you've already seen my unboxing video. Just looking at the chat. Oh yeah, did anyone go and hassle Ben Heck? Did anyone go hassle Ben Heck on Twitter and tell him, oh, Fran's in the house. Fran's in the house. Cheesesteak. Fran Blanche in the house. Hey Fran, how's the have you moved into the new shop yet? So the new thing. I just watched the video last night of the unboxing, but how much have you moved over? I assume like half and half, like a pizza. Half and half. Oh, you're not here. Okay, you're not here. Fran is not here, people. Fran is not here. She's a figment of your imagination. She's delaying doing work. I know what it's like. When's the actual date? Fran, who is not here, when do you actually physically have to give the keys back and get booted out? Yes, I'm back on the amp hour this week, and Milo, we shot it yesterday. Yep. Fran's Ghost Rider is here. Fran's staff. She's got staff. just like the EEVBlog has staff. You're not. No, Fred is not here. No. Fran is too busy. She's too busy moving. She got it in the background. My annoying voice in the background. Jeez, I don't know. You can put something better on than me, Fran. Yes, I hope the new move goes well. Yep. Know what it's like. Anyway. Ta-da. What happened in the live stream recently when you looked scared and then the stream was interrupted? Oh, was that one when I was on holidays? No, the battery ran out. The battery ran out on my notebook. I had said it would run out. I'd be here live until the battery runs out. And the battery just ran out. Yeah. Yeah, I think Clive got his new warehouse. I think well, he was in the process of getting his new thing. Clive was in the process of I might have convinced him. I might have convinced him to get it. Yeah, going good, Brad. No workers. Fran 3.0. Yes. Oh, Clive didn't get it. He cancelled it. Did he? Oh, so yeah, like I haven't watched it. I assume you heard that on the live show. Oh no. No, he was telling me all about the due to structural concerns. Really, Mike? Oh, wow. So was he going to buy that or rent it? Was it a purchase or a rental? I guess if it was a structural thing, it wasn't a rental. I guess he was buying it, right? Does anyone know? I've got to watch the Clive live streams to catch up to date. I've been on holidays. I don't normally watch the live Clive streams though. I might drop in occasionally if it pops up, but I don't even know what time it is. He was going to buy it, was he, Gavin? Okay, right. He wanted to buy it, but it was in questionable condition. Well, you could get a bargain, couldn't you? Or was it not fixable? Was it not? Oh, Fran has until the end of Feb. Pretty much. Okay, it'd be a mush of Fran Labs for weeks. Yeah, as was mine. In fact, I started moving stuff over like 6 months before because it was like because my tenant here, my tenant who was renting this one left, and then it was only like 6 months before the end of my lease at the other place. And I knew I wasn't going to renew that, and I wasn't going to get someone in here for 6 months. So yeah, and then I had to have time to switch over. So I would have only been like 4 months maybe that I could get. And you're not going to get someone to rent a place like an office like this for 4 months. It's just not going to happen. So I had some things here, and I had mostly stuff. I'd set up some benches and some table desks and stuff, and I got the internet connected, and yeah. So this was so like a half, and for maybe 2 months it was like a half and half pizza, yeah. So I know what it's like. He was going to buy, but seller was a builder who'd done some work on it, but was evasive about what condition of stuff he must have known about. Oh damn! So is he still searching? Because it sounded good, like it had this lift and everything, and the lift actually sounded dodgy. So yeah, but it had a rooftop or something, didn't it? And it sounded like it could have been a real funky place. So yeah, it's a shame. I hope he's still looking. Sorry, that's my compulsive yawn for the day. There might be more. Oh, really? £295,000 with possibly rotten wooden window lentils in the walls. Right. Yeah, but is there anything better? Like, has he got anything else in the pipeline? Sydney commercial property has been dropping recently. We've been able to nab a space in Glebe for an absolute bargain. Really? Really? So what, you bought it? Are you talking about buying or renting? Because I think maybe I get a sense there's not much going in this business park at the moment, my business park here, but I get a feeling that they are dropping. Yeah. So, yep. It might have been a money pit, but he would have loved playing with the lift though. Yeah, the lift would have been fun. That would have been fun. Oh, how's the poll going? Burger and chips 42%. Mongolian chicken stir fry is 57%. Damn. Yeah, paying rent sucks, mate. Try and get out of the cycle. Do everything you can to get out of the cycle. Scrape, borrow, skimp for a couple of years to get a deposit. Get out of the cycle. Yep. Yeah, best thing I ever did was buy. Now I own, yep. Now I own my house, my lab, 2 storage units. I can always veto the poll, says Paul. I should be good. I should get the Mongolian stir fry. Was the hottest temp ever recorded in Australia this month? I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. I didn't see anything. Might have been. Don't know. Couldn't tell you, Fran. The highest would be like 48 or something. It depends on where it is. Maybe 50 Celsius. None of that Fahrenheit rubbish. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone thinks this T-shirt's cool. Everyone thinks it's cool. I think it's awesome. I loved it the first time I saw it. And then I freaked out when somebody said it was a 2016 Ghostbusters shirt. And I checked, and I don't think it is, because I would have had to rip it off if it was a 2016. Oh, you bought the property outright? We're currently leasing in Homebush Business Park. A lot of tenants in that park are also packing up shop and moving. Yeah. Yep. Yeppity-doo-dah. I wouldn't like to buy in the building next door to me because the slab shifted. And yeah, the slab shifted, and all the tiles cracked on all the floors, and tenants heard a big bang, 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 a succession of loud bangs as the structural rebar just cracked. And there's currently support poles in the underground basement. Oh. Yeah, ouch. But it doesn't affect my building here. Although I just paid, I just had to pony up. I just had to pony up $7,000. Unfortunately, just paid it yesterday. Had to pay $7,000 because the combustible cladding, you know, the UK Grenwell Tower or whatever it was called, that just, you know, started everything in Australia. Every council everywhere, all over the country, is now inspecting all the buildings, and they said, you've got, you know, 10% combustible cladding. You've got to get rid of it. So yeah, so this building here is technically under the limit. They put a limit of, if it was over 20% or 30% combustible cladding, you had no choice. You had to replace the entire lot. But ours snuck just under the limit, but they're kind of like making us do it anyway. They're like forcing us to do it anyway. So yeah, so it cost me $7,000. It would have normally only cost me $5,000, but because I bought the new storage, I just bought the new storage dungeon downstairs. That counts as part of the strata, so I'm paying strata fees on that as well, and that counts. So now I own 2 lots. I own 2 lots on this property, and I got charged twice. I paid $7,000 total to go towards this combustible cladding, which is costing like $500,000 to actually replace it. Jeez. So yeah, see, that's what you get when you're buying a building. When you buy a unit, an apartment, or you buy, you know, or you buy a commercial office like this, and it's a strata building. Yes, I own it, but I am legally responsible for maintaining the building as an owner. So yeah, yep. Seriously, he's been cooking his burgers on his electric grill on the balcony of your apartment. Yes, if you can, I'd highly recommend in life, work towards getting away from rent. Try and do everything, live frugally. Like if you own a good car, sell it. Buy an absolute dump and invest the money so that you can build up a deposit to buy a house, so that you've got a house to live in, preferably one with a workshop or something, you know, so that you can like do some work from home and stuff like that. Yeah, I highly recommend, yes, do everything humanly possible to buy. There's no new EEVBlog multimeter coming out. Although that includes the 555. That includes the 555. The 555, the EEV, focus, you bastard. The 555. EEVBlog. Focus again, you bastard. Unbelievable. Piece of shit. Camera. The EEVBlog 555 multimeter will not be coming to market. Nope, there's no batteries in it. Sorry. Ah, 50.6, 50.7 in Onslow, WA. There you go. Paul Daniels is on the money. There you go. Onslow, WA. All the people locked down in WA, they have to suffer in their 50.7 degrees heat. Where's Onslow? I don't know Onslow. I've been to WA. I've been all the way up the WA coast, but I don't remember Onslow. So it's, well, it wouldn't be coastal. It wouldn't be coastal. So at that sort of temperature, Onslow, Western Australia. Let's have a look, shall we? We're Onslow. Oh no, it is. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I am wrong. Onslow's got a hang on. Onslow's got a bloody airport. Hang on. Check it out. Onslow, WA. Onslow, WA. Oh, there you go. No, I must have completely missed Onslow. Yeah. I completely missed Onslow, yeah, because we went up to Exmouth, and yeah, we went to Ningaloo Reef. Yes, we went to the Ningaloo Reef there, and yeah, we must have, yeah, we bypassed Onslow. There you go, and because we went up to up to Broome, yeah, Port Hedland, and Broome will be up here somewhere. Oh, don't miss Broome. No, there it is, Broome. Yep. Yep. So there you go, Onslow, really, on the coast, 50.7. Wow. It's got 884 people. Oh yeah, yeah. Look, sure enough, yeah, you're on the money, Paul. 50.7 degrees. Wow. Oh, 50.7 in January. It matched it. It matched it back in January twice. Wow. What is it about Onslow? I don't think Broome gets that hot, does it? What does Broome get? Which is higher, all right? Broome, Western Australia. Does Broome have a temperature? Yeah, Broome doesn't get as hot. Yeah, yeah. Bloody geography. They're both on the coast, but Broome is further north. So in theory, it should be hotter, but it's not. It's not. There you go, 44.8. 44.1 in January. Yeah, the hottest. Wow. There you go. And yeah, if you want to know what it's like, Broome in Western Australia in the middle of winter, like this is peak winter, it's still high of 36 degrees, right? Average of 29 degrees, right? This is Australia, right? 29 degrees, daily mean 22, 21, 22, beautiful, nice balmy day, you know, nice pleasant day. Record low. Oh, look at that. Got to 5.3, 3.8. 3.3. Wow. Average low is 13. Yeah, that'd be a cold night. That'd be a cold night in Broome. 13 degrees. Oh, it's chilly. Better get the rug out. Wow, there you go. Onslow. That's great. Another person says it's a real cool... Oh, no, is that the same person that says it's a real cool T-shirt? Oh, you were trolling me, were you? O'Kirker, the master troll. You bastard. Hey, the coder, thank you very much from under your feet. I assume you're on the opposite side of this flat planet we live on. I didn't know there was anything on the underside of the flat planet, of the flat flat Earth. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. How are the new garage doors doing? Yeah, the garage door's in. It's got one large garage door now. I like it. Yep, it's great. We got out the center column. Oh, God, we should have done that when we moved in. Can't believe I spent like 15 bloody years trying to drive the car past the center pillar. Oh, God. Oh, it's so wonderful not having to worry about hitting that center pillar, which I have done, and I've backed out with the door open in both cars. Including the EV. I've backed out with the door open, you know, because you get the kids in, everything's, his arms and legs going everywhere, and you back out, and it hit the column. It hit the column. Jeez. Oh, boy. Yep. It was okay. It was all right. But, yeah. Grenfell. I called it Greenfell, did I? Yeah, Grenfell, you're right. Yep, the Grenfell disaster. Like 50 people or something. It was tragic. Huge number of people. But yeah, that's a thing here. And they've been on our backs. We were supposed to do it like 2 years ago. And we've been like putting it off. And they've been threatening to like fine us and sue us and stuff, the local council. Yeah, they've been getting really angsty. Because I'm on the strata committee, so I'm the one who has to make all the decisions and choose the colours and do, you know, everything like that. And, yeah, we're legally responsible on the strata committee for getting it done. And, yeah, we finally went, look, let's just freaking get it done. Like, yeah, there was this half-assed option. Yeah, that's right. I think we chose to get the whole lot done. And, because it was under the limit, we could do, the council, I think, were going to let us do this half-assed option. And it's like, no, it was like, no, we all just voted, like we all voted. And no, we voted no. Let's just get rid of it and be done with this shit. I'm just sick of hearing about it, you know. The mailbag. I don't know. There's not much here. Don't know if the first one went through. Damn bank. It showed up, so I assume it went through. Thank you very much, Coda. Very generous. Serious looking jawline you got there. Don't mess with the Coda. Oh, was the air gap that accelerated so fast? Was it? Okay, I thought it was like the foam because they use like foam or something in them, and I don't know. I thought they was stuck on the wall. I don't know the actual. Yeah, anyway, I've got this full comprehensive report. It all details. Like, I've even got photos of the manufacturing facility where they're making the damn things and everything. No, Zukin versus Fluke. I didn't order it. Sorry, the Zotac versus Fluke. I didn't order it because I was informed on the forum. I was reliably informed that it's an obsolete model. They don't make it anymore, or it's going obsolete or something. So yeah, I'm not going to bother. Sorry. Your BM235 still going strong. Yeah, 6-7 years. It's Bobby Dazzler. Triple 5 isn't a multimeter. Yes, it is. Oh, there was that 555 contest. I meant to enter. I think it's over. Can anyone confirm if the 555 contest is over? Because I was going to enter, and I had a really cool idea. I'll just do it anyway. Just do it anyway. Yep, 50.7 degrees. Jesus H. Christ. Yep. Oh, it'll get to 45 here in Sydney. You know, a real stinking hot day. 45 degrees here in Sydney. You know. Yeah, I was surprised that the hottest spot was on the coast. Wow, that's just, yeah, that's got some freaky weather geology shit happening. My mic lost sync again, did it? Next Christmas, you're heading down under for a drive down the East Coast. Awesome. Yeah, Are you into beaches? Because there's thousands of beaches. There's literally thousands of beaches. Yep. Yep. Where are you starting? Are you starting Brisbane, Gold Coast, something like that? Or are you starting higher up in Queensland? Any suggestions on what to see? Well, if you're just doing the East Coast, if you're into beaches and stuff, once you get to Sydney, definitely go to the Blue Mountains. Go to Byron Bay. If you're into hippie central. Although Byron Bay, that's where all the celebrities move now. Like Byron Bay is just like tripled in price or something. That's where Chris Hemsworth lives and a bunch of other. Who's that? Matt Damon or somebody's also there, lives there. He's got a house there or something. Byron Bay, it's hippie central, but their beach got washed away. Their beach got completely washed away. Byron Bay Beach. I went there last year, and there was nothing left. There was not much left of the beach. There were a lot of rocks, but no, there's other awesome beaches there. They're just around the thing. Yeah, Byron Bay, if you're into hippie stuff, there's lots of going down the coast. I don't know. I'd have to look it up again. It depends what you're into. There's lots of, if you're into wine, there's wine country on the way down at the Hunter Valley, for example. If you're a wine snob, the Hunter Valley's the place to go. There's lots of, but if you're up further north in Queensland, then there's other stuff. Although Queensland, there's the Great Barrier Reef, of course. Are you starting at the Great Barrier Reef? I don't know. Better hurry. There's not much of the Great Barrier Reef left. Holy shit. No, I didn't do a teardown of the solar system inverter because I'm still using it. Who's my favorite Ghostbuster? Whoa. Oh, I don't know. I couldn't. They're all great. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say who my favorite goes. Nah. They're all great. They're all great. Thank you, Reverend Looney. Cheers for all the fundamentals videos. Awesome. 35 euros. Thank you very much. That more than paid for my lunch today. Awesome. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Snowing here in Southern Carolina. Screw that. Don't know why anyone lives in a place where it snows and you have to shovel shit to get out of your driveway. I don't understand. Most of your repairs come from Byron Bay. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, they're all drugged out there. They're all... and they drop their phone or they spill it in their beer or whatever. You're flying into Cairns, okay, and driving to Sydney with an I. Beaches, climbing, snorkeling, okay, right, yep, yeah. Well, geez, so it's a road trip, right? Well, are you gonna have the surfboards on the top? You could stop every 10 kilometers, and there's a new beach. There's a new gorgeous surfing beach, all the way down the coast. You could spend 6 months just going down the east coast of Australia, stopping at every beach. It's just crazy. I've got a book of the best beaches just in Sydney, the top 200 beaches in Sydney. I think that's what it's called. Top 200 beaches in Sydney. Yeah, it's a book. I don't know, or is it top 100 or something? It's decades old book. But yeah, I've got that somewhere, and that's just Sydney, right? That's just bloody Sydney, let alone the whole east coast of Australia. But there's gorgeous beaches at Byron Bay. Definitely go to Byron. Go to just south of there at Suffolk Park. Definitely go to Suffolk Park, and there's a huge beach. It goes for 10 miles or something. It's awesome. You've seen that in a few of my videos. Spoiler alert. Don't forget the big prawn. The big prawn. Yes, for those overseas, for those who aren't Australian, Australia is famous for its big things. There's a list of... Hang on. list of big items Australia, and you can tick these off your Australia's big things. Here you go. You can tick these off your bucket list. Australia's big things. We've got the big banana. We've got the the big prawn. I tweeted a photo. The big pineapple. The big UGG boots. We got everything. We got all these big items, right? So the big acorns, the big bogon moths, the big coins, the big galahs, the giant mushroom. Oh, wait, it should be the big mushroom. The big pears, these ones I haven't heard of. The big apple, the big avocado, the big axe, the big Ayers Rock, which was, that was Leyland Brothers World. Yes, Leyland Brothers. Leyland Brothers World. Are they both dead now? At least one of them's dead. The big banana is famous at Coffs Harbour. The big beer can, the big bench, the big blue heeler, the big bogan, the big bowl, I haven't heard of half of the big bunch of bananas, the big bicycle, the big cheese. It's all these big items, right? The big chook. Right, Australia's famous for these big items. The big dog, the big funnel web spider doesn't have a photo. I have to go there and get a photo. Oh, Jamboree! I was just at Jamboree. I could have taken a photo of the big funnel web spider and put it on Wikipedia. I was just at Jamboree, jeez. Like the big knight, the big koalas, the big cooker, like the big lamb, big merino. I've been to the big merino. The big miner's lamp. Yeah, that's at Bowenfells / Lithgow up the Blue Mountains. Big mosquito, big Murray cod, the big prawn, the big rocket. Oh no, there's one of those at Blackheath. The big soldier. Doesn't look that big. You gotta have something to scale. Yeah. Oh yes, that's my photo. That's my photo. I added that. I actually added that. That is my photo of the big UGG boots. If you don't believe me. There it is. Yeah, there's my name down the bottom. That's my Wikipedia name because they won't let you put your commercial name on there. So, yep. Or real names. I don't even think you can have a real name, I think. Anyway, that's my photo of the big UGG boot. I forgot I put that on there. Yeah, the big UGG boots. I've got another photo of like Sagan and Huxley standing next to the big UGG boots. But, yep, the big UGG boots. That's my photo. I contribute a lot of photos to Wiki. I'm not really into the text thing on Wiki. I like adding photos, so I've added a ton of photos to Wikipedia. I've added a whole bunch. But anyway, there you go. So yeah, the big Aboriginal hunter. Yeah, the big 4X, big beer can. So all these big items. So if you're into that sort of shit, then yeah, I'm sure you'll find many on the East Coast. So geez, there's a lot of them. Look, it just goes on and on. Australia's big items. The big orange. There's a big guitar at Tamworth, and there's the big watermelon. Australia loves its big stuff. So something's not big, it's great. Like the Great Western Highway, the Great Australian Bight, everything's great. The Great Barrier Reef, the Great Dividing Range. Everything's great in Australia. Everything's great or big in Australia. Geez, they're still going. They're still going. Is that a big Ned Kelly? There's a big Sphinx. Oh my God. There's so many. Yeah, that's just nuts. There you go. Yeah, the big items. The big prawn. And there's climbing galore. You can go to the Blue Mountains climbing, of course. If you're into climbing, you'd love canyoning. Go to the Blue Mountains canyoning. Highly recommended. How did that turn out? Oh yeah, it turned out all right. People don't make a big deal of it anymore, the washing the hands thing. still a big deal, but the whole, you know, when everyone panicked about, oh, COVID spread on surfaces, oh, you have to leave your boxes. If you get a box delivered, you got to leave it, you got to spray it with isopropyl and leave it for like 5 days, you know, because everyone was panicking that COVID would, and then we realized, no, COVID doesn't really spread on surfaces. I mean, like, it's not that it doesn't and it can't, it can, but you have to, you know, touch a communal toilet doorknob or something and then go sticking your fingers up your nose and in your eyes and in your mouth. Like, you know, you really have to be an absolute grot. So yeah, not much of COVID actually ended up, I don't believe, by surfaces, but that was everyone's big panic at the start, you know, when we didn't know anything about it. Yeah, I was tempted to say Egon, and after the new one, yeah, you know. Oh, I don't know. It's one of those. I don't know. It's one of those kind of guys. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he bought a house in Byron. One of the Yankee, Hollywood celebrities bought it. Oh, it's pounds, not euros. Sorry. Yeah, screw that. Why does anyone live in an area where you have to dig your freaking car out of snow every day? I don't understand. Move. yeah, it might be fun for a few days, right? Yeah, we do actually get snow up here in the Blue Mountains, you know, and it might slow one day a year or something like that, you know, and it's novel, but why you'd live it? Why you'd live there, I don't know. See ya, Nivag. Oh, we have a troll. We have a troll. That's borderline. That is borderline ban material on the EEVBlog. That's should I ban Drew? Leslie Jones is the ultimate Ghostbuster. I know, that's got to be. Yeah, I know he's not serious. But if it was serious, I might have to block you. Bill Murray died in Zombieland. Yeah, Zombieland's great. Yeah, Zombieland's terrific. That was fun. Yep. I don't think I've seen the follow-up. There's a second one, isn't? Yeah. Yes, Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis wrote Ghostbusters. Yes. They did indeed. You have the big nickel. The big rocking horse. Big rocking horse poo. Thank you, Daniel. Good to be back. The big Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, yeah. Yeah, like if I was rich and I had a big property somewhere, I'd build a big thing. Like, I'd have, like, the big transistor radio, or the... No, I mentioned this. I would have the big battery. I would have, like, the big... I'd have the big battery. I'd build a big 9-volt, like, Duracell battery or something. You know, the big battery. Yeah. I would totally do it if I had, like, a big property, you know, on, like, a main road, you know, somewhere or something. Yep. Yep, I'd build a big thing, totally. Or I'd build the big Stargate. You know, because I was such a Stargate nerd back, you know, when the series was, well, I was a huge fan of the movie. Yeah, myself and Mrs. EEVBlog were huge Stargate fans. Did I say Stargate or Star Trek? Yeah, and we seriously thought about building a life-size Stargate. We actually did quite a bit of research into... She was not against the idea, I'm just saying. The big turd. Any plans for doing more advanced PCB design topics? High-speed buses, LVDS, DDR4, etc.? Oh, no plans. But if it comes up, maybe. But then again, like, you've got to... The thing with that, like, yeah, I could just do a video, like, explaining it and stuff, but then if you don't test it, it's kind of like maybe a bit lame, I think, maybe. I don't know. Like, if you don't, like, you know, show the eye diagram or something like that and see how, like, you know, good versus bad layout or something like that, that'd be really good, but holy crap, that's a lot of work. Anyway, thank you for the 54 HRKs. What are HRKs? So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe some more advanced stuff. Oh, Aralid. We are two families. Kids from 11 to 18. Okay. Two entire families, kids from 11 to 18. Give me a hint of where to go canyoning or some easy outdoor climbing. By the way, going to be bit. Yes, you might get bitten. If you go in summertime, yeah, you said Christmas. Yeah, so you'll be summertime, so you will be canyoning season. Yep. Yeah, but snakes come out in summertime. So, but just remember that snakes are more dangerous. Snakes are more scared of you than you are of them. So yeah. I forgot to show this board. I'll show this. Remind me to show you the board. Yes. Yeah. Come to the Blue Mountains. I would do with a family. I would do Twister and Rocky Creek. Twister and Rocky Creek. It's non-abseil, right? So you don't have to take any gear. Twister has some hand over hand stuff. Like it'll have there's a fixed rope there, so you might want to take along just a short rope in case it's not there. But yeah, Twister Canyon is short. It's only like 40 minutes long. It's only a 15-minute walk in from the car park. It's a long drive in, really dirt roads. It's like 15 kilometers of dirt roads and stuff. So you have to, you don't need a four-wheel drive. You can go in two-wheel drive. Just ask on the local Oz Canyons Facebook group about local conditions at the time you're here. So join the Oz Canyons Facebook group. I used to be the largest poster on the Oz Canyons Yahoo forum. Back when it was a Yahoo forum, I was the biggest poster. But when it changed to Facebook, I kind of like gave it up. I'm just occasionally on there. But yeah, I would recommend Twister and Rocky Creek. So Twister's just fun. It's just jumps and slides. So it's 40 minutes of fun, and then you walk to Rocky Creek Canyon, and it's just magnificent. Rocky Creek, spectacular. Probably as good as Clostrel, almost as good as Clostrel Canyon in terms of the slot. It's just brilliant. And then you go through the canyon, and then you come back out the canyon the same way. And it's got a few interesting obstacles. There's a few little jumps and swims in there and stuff, but it's magnificent. Twister and Rocky Creek will blow you away. Yep. Twister and Rocky Creek will blow you away. If you want another one, you could do Empress. Empress is a tourist canyon, but it's like you will literally have like a busload of Japanese tourists, and well, I mean, you'll have tourists down the bottom watching you abseil the waterfall, and it's a 30-meter waterfall. That's a bit much for 11 to 18-year-old kids. But you can do the canyon and go back out, but then it's a really short trip. It's only a short walk from the car park. So I wouldn't recommend. Is not equivalent to the Grand Canyon in the US, but the Grand Canyon here, it's up in Blackheath, and it's an excellent. It's got a single abseil in from the side of the walking track, so it's a tourist walking track. But there's bolts there. You abseil over the side. It's a 15-meter, 18-meter drop. It's an overhang, but it's a pretty easy. Or you can simply walk down to the bottom of the canyon and walk back into the canyon. You can physically reverse the canyon, so you don't need any abseil gear, and that's really nice. And if you do it at night, you get glowworms. Definitely. Grand Canyon at night with the glowworms. Highly recommended. But once again, ask locals whether or not they're out this season, because they might be seasonal or whatever. But yep, Grand Canyon, day and night. But Twister and Rocky Creek that's a good day out. Damn. Yep. Or if you want spectacular views, Fortress Canyon. Fortress Canyon, that's a bit of a rough drive in. Once again, you don't need a two-wheel drive. And then there's only one abseil in it, which is only 5 meters long, or you can jump it, but it's a bit dangerous to jump it. So it's only a simple 5-meter abseil from bolts on the side of the wall. Really easy stuff. You can easily have kids there, and you can actually lower them down and stuff, so that'd be really easy. And that's got spectacular. There's a spa at the end. Spoiler alert, there's a spa bath right at the end on the edge of a gigantic drop overlooking the mountains. Fantastic Fortress Canyon. That's a nice trip and gorgeous walk. You just get beautiful views all the way, right along the ridge tops. So anyway, if you want more advice, send me an email. So yeah, but no, I would recommend Grand Canyon and Twister Rocky. Yeah. If you've only got like a shortish day out, because it's a long drive into Twister and Rocky Creek Canyon, But yeah, but the Grand Canyon at Blackheath, definitely go up the Blue Mountains, and Blackheath up there, and the Grand Canyon, just, it's a walk in and simple, like, it's just a regular tourist walk, but that you can go into the canyon, you can physically reverse it, and there's swims, and yeah, it's very nice, very photogenic. So yep, that'd be fun. So there you go. Sorry, I'm not caught up with the comments. You build a big Battaroo. Has anyone looked? I haven't looked at Battaroo for years. Is it still a thing? Is the website still there? Is Battaroo still there? Oh, the big battery. Yeah, the big battery's on fire. Yeah. Battaroo. Batterizer. Yeah, the website still exists. It's still there. Order your Battaroo Reboost for rechargeable batteries. As seen on, oh, I'm so disappointed. As seen on engineering.com, Crunchbase, no EEVBlog. I gave them permission to use my logo, as seen on EEVBlog, and to link to my videos. They didn't take me, as seen on Yahoo. Wow. The website's still there. Oh my God. Yeah, that died in the ass, didn't it? That's great. Anyway, yeah, it's 11:30. Oh, geez. For over 2 hours. Should call it quits. Nah, we enjoyed the series, Stargate, because Mrs. EEVblog's a huge Richard Dean Anderson fan. Oh, she's a MacGyver fan. If you don't know, bit of a story, yeah. It's one of the reasons Mrs. EEVblog replied to me. It's one of the reasons we met, is MacGyver. Because I've written an internet dating book. For those who don't know, I was a big internet dater way back even in the days of bulletin boards. I was a pioneer. So I've literally written one of the world's best-selling books on internet dating. Anyway, that's how we met. And I had in my profile, I mentioned MacGyverisms. I mentioned, it was something about doing a MacGyverism or something. And she was so into MacGyver, she went, I've got to reply to this guy. So that's how we actually met. Yeah. Yep. There you go. Just spotted a teardown thing on eBay that I've been looking for ever since I started doing YouTube. Oh, wow. Excellent. Did you have a search alert? Excellent. I hope you get it. Awesome. Look forward to a new, unusual, I'm sure it's very unusual, teardown from Mike. Of course, everyone here is subscribed to Mike's channel, so, it goes without saying. Wife wants to convert half the property into a Oblivion Hobbit style town. Really? I don't know what Oblivion is. Oh, is that the yeah, right. Hobbit style town. Yes, our cricket can go on for a while. Does any other country in the world have a sport that goes for 5 days? One match goes for 5 days. Anyone? Bueller? Yeah, I used to watch the Test cricket when I was young. Sit there, watch the Test cricket all day, had nothing better to do. This was before the internet, Still not caught up. Oh, Malcolm Fades. Malcolm Fades here. Hey, Malcolm. How you doing, mate? One of my CFIs is on display at the Powerhouse. There you go. Everyone, go to the Powerhouse. Have they moved to... What's happening with the Parramatta shit? What's happening? Have they actually shut down the No, Snakes. They kept it, didn't they? And they were doing both or something. Have they totally scrapped the idea to to turn it into what's the latest update? Turn it into apartments and shit. Anyway, yeah, go to the Powerhouse, or Maz as it's called now, and see Malcolm's C5. Cool. Other micro cars, the Dart. I'm sure there's a Dart there, is there? Ah, you met Richard Dean Anderson. He signed the back of a get out of jail free card for me. Nice. I didn't. I tried to watch the new MacGyver series, but I was like, yeah. We both stopped after the first few episodes. It was like meh. Like, you know, it was okay, but meh. So that's my official review of the new MacGyver series. Okay, but meh. What? There was someone who was not subscribed to Mike's Electric stuff. Seriously? Come on. Mike's been going as long as I have. Mike, you know, everyone's subscribed to Mike. Oh, I got it. I got it. I have not opened it yet. I might actually do it. If you've been following me on Twitter, I have not opened it yet. It's virgin. But I think I punked YouTube. I punked Susan Wojcicki. I think I talked about this maybe in a live chat last year. I got my YouTube Silver Award for my EEVBlog 2 channel. It's turned up. And I actually, yeah, a poll. Didn't I put a poll on Twitter, maybe on here as well? And should I actually put, instead of the EEVBlog 2 name, because you can type in what name you want. It's not automatic. You can type in what name you want on the thing, on the award. And I put something like, bring back the YouTube dislike count. And I think they've sent it to me. So I'm going to do an unboxing of this thing. I'm pretty sure they've sent it to me, that they actually approved it. It'll have bring back the dislike count on the official, and it'll be signed by Susan, the letter. Hi, bring back the dislike count. Oh, I can't wait to open it. That's going to be great. It's going to be hilarious. Oh, man. I punked them. I'm pretty sure I punked them. I don't think they would have sent it to me unless they actually approved my thing, because everyone MacGruber is awesome. This is apart from the new Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is fucking awesome. My other movie recommendation for today is MacGruber. It's great, but you have to know MacGyver. You have to know MacGyver to get the comedy in MacGruber. It's, well, maybe, I don't know. Has anyone seen MacGruber's great? MacGruber's hilarious. The stereo. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. It's bullshit. No, I do not support it. It's political bullshit. Djokovic, no, I don't support. No, I don't support banning people from the country for being unvaccinated. I am against that completely. No, it's bullshit. And people will realise this in a few years. They'll be on the wrong side of history. It does, yeah, no, the new MacGyver just doesn't have it. No, I'm not going to open it now. I want to do a proper unboxing. I'm not going to do it live. I want to. Everyone should dislike it. Yeah, yes, please dislike my unboxing video. Yes. Straight and Open is a super spreader event. Yeah, everything's a super spreader event. Yep, Dave J. Yeah, punked YouTube. Yeah, definitely watch MacGruber. Oh, it's climbing. some Boulder in there. Anyway, yeah, I should probably go now. So what's the poll on the Mongolian chicken? Oh, it's narrowed 53%. Oh, 52%. It's back to 53% Mongolian chicken. Oh, everyone's just suddenly voted, or is it just quick last-minute votes over on the EEVBlog 2 YouTube channel? For the Mongolian chicken stir fry versus the burger and chips, which is a chicken burger, by the way. Chicken burger and chips for lunch. 55% for the Mongolian chicken stir fry now. Oh, you bastards. You're going to make me get a Mongolian chicken stir fry, aren't you? I did ask. I was dumb enough to ask. Yeah, I think it wins it. I think it, okay, it technically, okay, I'm going to end it. End poll, 54%. Oh, it just vanished? Oh, no, it takes time to pop up, doesn't it? Or something. 54% Mongolian chicken stir fry. Just go with McDonald's and flip everyone off. Why would I flip everyone off? That's being an arsehole. You have to have both. Mongolian chicken burger. Unfortunately, it only comes in a chicken stir fry. Yes, it's a chicken burger. Yes, it is a chicken burger. NASA. So you're changing your vote? Oh, what do you mean? You're changing it to chicken burger, or you're changing it away from chicken burger? No, you can't. I've already finished the poll. Are you getting it from City Walk? No, it'll be peanut. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. The board thing. I actually tweeted a photo of this. At the moment I'm tearing down. I got for 99 bucks on eBay. I scored a beautiful, focus you bastard, a beautiful fluke. Well, it's really a Philips. Come on, focus you bastard. Philips PM3370B scope. It's one of those combi scopes. And check out the main processor on that, which I believe is an ASIC. That's the actual acquisition ASIC. That's the memory next to it. Check out the bypass caps on it. Check out, have you ever seen bypass caps like that on top of the ceramic package? I know you usually get them on the PCB structure, but this is on top of, I think I've seen it before. I think I've seen it somewhere. And I showed you this as I tweeted this as the bodge of the day. Focus, you bastard. There you are. Check out that bodge. They obviously had a noise problem in that chip. 2 of them. And they put, yeah, just branched off to a couple of things. Anyway, I think that's really cool. This is one of the cards. There's a power supply. It does work. Spoiler alert. It does work. And I was doing the video. I was happily doing the video, and all of a sudden the screen just went after like 10 minutes of shooting the video. And then I powered it again. It came back good 5 minutes later. So the power supply is dying. There's nothing visual in there at the moment, so that could be a pain in the ass. I was hoping to find, a bad cap or something. But yeah, anyway, I thought that's really interesting. Just the ceramic caps on top of the pin. It's not a BGA, it's a pin grid array. None of that BGA rubbish. Yeah. So yeah, it's a Philips, and of course it's filled with all Philips chips. Philips are, but they've done this custom. They rolled their own custom ASIC for the acquisition engine. There's another Motorola custom. Looks like that's another Motorola custom jobby. It's as well as a TI DSP, and it's really a very grunty little board. So yeah, it's a very nice scope. But yeah, it still works. Otherwise, it's great. A date on that card. Date code. I think it's like 12th week 99 on the RAM chips. So yeah, 12th. Some of the others are 98, but it's 12th week 99. So it's basically 2000 build. Yeah. This would have been built early 2000. Well, late would have been built in 1999 at the latest. So, yeah, cool. So there you go. Yes, ceramic PGA is very nice. It makes you sweat bullets installing them though. Yeah, you don't want to bust a pin. Yeah. I've seen caps like that a couple of times, high-end HP processor board. Yeah, I think that's maybe where I've seen them as well. I got a niggling suspicion I've seen them somewhere else as well. But yeah, I just find it funny that it's on top of the ceramic like that. It's just really interesting. They've obviously built the pads into the ceramic, and it goes down to the bottom layer. So yeah, it's just really interesting. So yeah, that video, that's already half edited. But I don't know where. Like, I'll probably make a separate repair video, because it was only going to be like a here's what I scored for 99 bucks on eBay kind of thing. So I might just call it quits. So I might just yeah. So I might end the video. I think it's about an 16 minute edit now. So I might just end it there, and I might release that today maybe. Who thinks? Who thinks? Okay, snap poll before I go. Snap poll. I've already got like let's say a 16-minute video of here's the scope I got on eBay for 99 bucks. Should I just release that as a video showing you, well, here's how to get this on, or should I wait until I repair it and then have a big repair video tacked onto it as well as a teardown? Or should I just have the video I've got now plus maybe a quick look at some of the boards and leave the repair to a separate video? Who thinks I should repair to the... So the two options are separate repair video or release the... or do it all in one. Separate repair video or all in one. Make it 2 vids. Release it now. Release the magic smoke, release the 16-minute version, then repair it, separate repair, 2 vids, everyone thinks 2 vids. It's not going to be a dumpster fire. Separate, release 2 vids, okay, that seems comprehensive. Everyone, plus separate repair later, yeah, everyone thinks 2 vids, yep, I'm thinking 2 vids too. Otherwise it's too much. I don't want to release like a 40-minute video. Like, it's like I'm trying to be more conscious of my time on my videos now. Splitting it up makes sense. Plus you're impatient. Yeah. All right. 3 vids, the repair, and then the real repair. Yeah. All right. Yep. I will do that. I'll do that. So I'll keep the video I've got now, which I think is 16 odd minutes. Plus I'll just add another quick 4 minutes of teardown or something. So actually some of it already includes teardown. I've actually shot some teardown footage already. So yeah, and I might get some high-res photos and put them on my Flickr account and stuff like that. Yeah, okay. That will be today's video. And then I've got to unbox this baby. And then I'm probably going to do, this will be the last thing before I go. Yeah, because it's 12 o'clock. Shit, I've been doing this shit for 3 hours now. I've been, yeah, I'm thinking about, oh no, okay, there's 2 things I want to ask. 2 things I want to ask before I go. Okay, well, no, not ask. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do like I've never done I don't think I've ever done a video where I'm going to, how to support the blog. Because I don't think I've done a specific video, because I've now got locals.com. I've got an account on Locals. I've got like 12 followers on there already or something. But I was going to do a video actually promoting that and promoting my Patreon. So I've got Locals, Patreon, Subscribestar. I'm thinking about dropping Subscribestar just because it's like 3 support platforms. Formal support platforms might be too many, but I don't know. Anyway, so I was going to, well, at least focus on Locals and Patreon, because I never mentioned my Patreon. And I'm going to, like to explain, this is how, like, I don't have ads. Well, I have ads on my videos, but I don't have mid-roll ads. I specifically turn mid-roll ads off. And, and I make money on my website. Here's how you can support me. You can buy my merch. You can buy my meters. You can visit the EEVBlog forum, because that's where a lot of advertising income comes from. Just, just a general how to support Would anyone have a problem with that? Would anyone think, oh, Dave's just milking cash or something? I just thought, like, I've never really done a video. Like, I rarely mention Patreon at all. And now that I've got locals, I thought I'd just do a video actually just announcing that I've got these things and here's how you can support the EEVBlog. Does anyone have a problem with that? Does anyone... That's my first question. Does anyone have a problem with a video like that? People said, no, totally fine. I wouldn't do it. Seems too desperate. One person seems desperate. Other people said, do it. No, you deserve it. Found my OnlyFans the other day. It's fine. It's fine. Milk the shit out of us. It's part of the game. Everyone else does it. Yeah. When's the store? The store is open. Sandal Candle. The store is open. Store's back open. It was back open on the 15th. Go for it, Paul. Loads of others do, and nobody has a problem with it. Yeah, like, it's not going to, you know. And I'm thinking about also having maybe down the bottom of, like, the video for, like, the first minute, like, the different platforms I'm on. Like, just because, like, I don't tell anyone about these things. Nobody ever reads the description. All this shit's in the description. Nobody ever reads the description. Yes, something has to pay the bills. I know. It's like, you know. So I was thinking about just telling you what benefits you can potentially get. And it's not forcing people to go onto these things. I don't care if you know, I'm happy that people just subscribe and watch. That's fine. But, you know, but I do have people ask me how they can support me. And I haven't done really a video. Make it informative. Maybe people don't know it's also an option. Yeah. Yep, I totally agree. Yeah, it beats having to sit through 5 minutes of sponsor waffle. Yeah, I don't have sponsors in my videos. Right, so that's the next thing I'm going to ask. You know how I did the LG solar panel thing? I got my new solar panels and stuff, and LG donated those, right? They just donated and said, here, you can have them. They were actually, technically, fell off the back of a truck. They actually weren't. They weren't prime spec panels. But yeah, they still sold them, but I think they sold them at a discount. Anyway, they gave them to me for free. And then, what's the microinverter company? Holy shit. Enphase. So Enphase gave me the microinverters, right? So I got those donated for free, but I paid for the installation and everything else, right? So, like, you know, it wasn't a sponsored video. It was like, you know, I don't do sponsored videos, but I do accept things for free, right? And it's up to me, and I'll do a video on it maybe, you know, kind of thing. Anyway, I just had, because I've been looking into getting a battery storage system and doing videos on battery storage, I just got contacted by BYD, the Chinese company, yeah, grown. Okay, but they're like one of the huge players. They manufactured the electric bus that I did the video on, right? They manufactured that. That's how big they are, right? They have an Australian division who contacted me, wanting me to know if I wanted to do a video on their their solar battery home solar battery system. I haven't replied to them yet. So does anyone think it's a bad idea if maybe they, like, I haven't discussed it, if they donated the thing and I did my usual thing. I do a video on it, they don't get any say in it, they don't even get to look at the video. It's like, you know, anything, right? So they don't get a say in anything. All they do is simply give it to me for free, right? And then I have a solar battery system that I can do future videos on, right? It's good storage, is it? Okay, I don't know much about the BYD storage. It fits perfectly. Does people think do it? BYD, be happy to, you got... See, it's not a, you know, I don't consider it a paid promotion, right? I don't consider it a paid promotion because I've been doing this shit since day, like companies have been sending me shit since day one. And myself and my audience have never considered it a paid promotion. People just send me shit. Companies just send me shit for free, right? And heck, manufacturers, Keysight and Tektronix have sent me oscilloscopes worth more, worth more than this battery storage solution, right? Worth a lot more than this battery storage solution. And people don't seem to have a problem with that. So it's like, yeah. So I've never considered it paid actual promotion because it doesn't pay the bills, right? Getting a free thing does not pay the bills, right? It doesn't feed the family. It doesn't pay the strata here. It doesn't pay my internet expenses. It doesn't, you know. Yeah, I know it's none of your, yeah, technically I can just do what I want, but I just like getting people's opinion on it. Oh, no, they definitely wouldn't script it. No, it's either, no, it's the same. These conditions are on my website. They've been there for a decade. You can read it, and this is where I point them to. Before people send me stuff, I point them to my website. And on my website, it says, you know, there's a whole list of my terms and conditions are, you send me this shit for free. You don't get to say, you don't get any say in what I say in the videos. You don't get to see the video before it gets up. You don't, if I mention your competitors and you're not happy with that, tough shit. Like, I just don't care, right? I don't care if you never send me something ever again. I just don't give a shit, right? If you don't like the video, they get no say in it whatsoever. They don't script it, let alone have any say in it at all. So, yeah, it'd just simply be they supply me a free. That would be my terms and conditions. It's either I tell them to go away, or it'd be my usual terms and conditions, which is, oh yeah, you can send it to me, and I'll probably maybe I'll make a video on it, and you get no say in it. So yeah, that's how I've been doing it for a decade. So yep. People have got no issues. Mads Tech's got no issues. Long as you do a full disclosure. Yeah, I did a full disclosure on the LG one. I said in the video, yeah, they gave them to me. They fell off the back of the truck. Yep. Yeah, they would get no say in it. Yeah, that would be my, no, I would literally tell them to piss off if they wanted a say in it. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not that desperate for a free solar system. It's just, you know, it's just nice. Like, you know, so... Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I don't know. LG, I kind of like, LG way back, they kind of sort of said, oh yeah, maybe. Because they were talking to, no, actually I might talk to LG again. Because I think they were interested in maybe doing a battery solution thing with me to go with the panels. But they didn't, but they were phasing out their old AC battery technology and they were getting new ones. And this was like a year ago. So they're going, no, we'll hold off on that. So thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I'll actually contact LG again and see where they're at with their new AC battery storage system. Maybe they'd be interested in donating one. Yeah. That's the thing, like, you know, there are people who say I'm bought, right? You go watch every one of my review videos where companies have sent me scopes worth $10,000+, right? And I show it blowing up. I literally showed Keysight's new scope that they gave to me. They gave me multiple scopes, and I showed it blowing up on its launch day. Because that's just me. I wouldn't know the estimate of my lab equipment in Aussie dollars. If it was brand new, it'd be worth it. It'd be worth a fair bit, but it's not, obviously. No, I haven't heard about Empower Energy. No idea what the 4777 stuff is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about the BYD battery solutions. I don't know. They seem okay, but I can't find much info on them, though. Anyway, yep. No, I can't get one for the office, unfortunately. Although, I've got a friend of mine. I won't say which former company he's from. Maybe I'll get him on the Amp Hour one day. Anyway, from a former company you might know. He's working on a plug-in battery storage solution. So you can plug it into the PowerPoint. And it sounds illegal, but he's part of this startup that reckons that they've got approval for it. Yeah. He's a really wickedly smart dude. He's one of the smartest dudes I've ever met. Do a battery shootout. LG versus BYD. Anyway, yep, that's all. It's 12 o'clock. I've been going for 3 hours. I'm out of here. Thanks, everyone, for the poll and the super chats and the whatnots. Thanks for everyone over on Odyssey as well. Yes, good to see EEVBlog on my Odyssey. Hope this platform keeps growing. I do too. Reduce the bitrate to 2 megabits per second. I don't think I have control over the bitrate. I'll have to check. I don't know. I just set it to 1080p. I don't think StreamYard has a control over bitrate. Might do. Anyway, thanks guys. Catch you next time.